Hello and welcome to highlights of this second one-day international between Australia and England. This one at the SCG in Sydney after the Aussies' 6-wicket win in Adelaide. Of course, that therefore means in this second match, the series was effectively on the line. The team news, 2 changes for the home side. Josh Hazlewood rested in Adelaide and Mitch Marsh into the side. Hazlewood skippering in the absence of the rested Pat Cummins. For England, 4 changes, all 4 who were rested as World Cup winners for that first match in Adelaide back into the side, including captain for the day, Moeen Ali. And it's Australia who win the toss once again, this time though electing to bat first at the SCG, so let's get there to pick up the action.
Bit of shape, but David Warner off the mark, as is Australia. Width, and Travis Head is off the mark with a boundary that deserved to be hit.
Well, that's just what you like of your first ball.
Threw his hands through that one, punished to the boundary.
Just slightly overpitched from David Willey. It did swing a little bit, but quite wide as well, and Travis Head just threw his hands through the ball. Good contact.
Yeah, tucked away nicely. Lovely balance from Head as he'll get another 4 away. He goes over the top and out to the leg side.
Well, that's a great shot from David Warner.
And Warner carves to that boundary. Out! Moeen Ali, right call to bring himself on in the power play. He removes the dangerous David Warner.
Well, that's a massive wicket for England. Great captaincy from Moeen Ali. Brings himself straight on. David Warner not going downtown, looking to sweep. 2 men up inside the 30-metre circle, and a nice catch taken by Dawson. Just what England needed. Danger man goes, David Warner for 16. Australia lose their first, 1 for 33.
Short doesn't time it and departs. Wokes with the short ball, knocks overhead. And this is a fine start from England now. Australia 2 for 43.
And all of a sudden, Australia lose 2 guys who are going along nicely. Warner, now Head.
And Wokes gets the job done the second time. Head departs to the pull shot in the series. Australia 2 for 43. Oh, gee, that's an aggressive shot for Marnus. 1, then 6.
Yeah, he's one batsman who's not afraid to use his feet to spin as Marnus Labuschagne. You see, the modern-day batsmen, they tend to play back in the crease, but Marnus is one that uses his feet nicely. That's a beautiful shot.
That was very short. Smith was clever to wait for it. Didn't need the power, just used the placement. That's just pumped straight down the ground. Marnus is in an attacking frame of mind.
That's another beautiful shot. That's not easy to play.
Swept beautifully. He is so good at that, Marnus Labuschagne.
Yeah, he's picked the gap perfectly.
It's bounced so high. It's gone over Sam Billings to the boundary. It's like he bowled it on a trampoline. Gentle chip. Straight. And Willie can't get there.
Work round the corner. 50 for Marnus Labuschagne. His 6th in one-day international cricket. And his first against England. Well batted. Pulled away with power from Labuschagne, who's really getting into his work now. That's his 4th boundary alongside 1-6 as he moves to 54. Lofted by Smith. That's an imperious stroke from Stephen Smith. Moves to 45 to finish the over. 2 for 142. Oh, there's that funny little sweep. It looked a strange shot. And Marnus Labuschagne departs in an unusual fashion. Rashid gets his man. 3 for 144.
Wanted to dominate Adil Rashid's return to the crease. Really skillful stuff. Again, it was the side spinner. It stuck in the pitch. He got Bubba's arm out with that very same delivery in the World Cup. This was very highly intelligent bowling from Adil Rashid. The third Australian wicket's down. It's 144.
Traditional sweep. Billings looks to square leg, who's gone upstairs. He looked confident too, Billings.
Billings thinks he's got his man here.
Yeah, ready to make my decision.
Adil Rashid is on a hat-trick. Carey goes first rock. And Australia are all of a sudden 4 for 144.
That's a good shot from Mitch Marsh. A lovely sweep shot, good leverage, got down the wicket, controlled it nicely, found the gap.
This time, Steve Smith goes up and over mid-wicket. One bounce into the fence.
That's a very good shot. Using the crease is a tad short from Rashid.
Again, this time with more force as he picks up a 4.
Dawson continues. Haven't been able to get him to the fence, Dawson, Kerry.
No.
As I say it, they've got him to the fence. Reverse.
How is that?
You don't see Mitch Marsh play that shot too regularly.
Straight, if not high.
So Billings is concerned about the height. Moeen Ali's gone upstairs.
Okay, original decision's not out, impact in line, missing the wickets, go back on field to Rodney, missing original decision, signal now, thank you.
Wide and full to Smith, who's done well to find a gap out there. Done really well. He had to beat short cover by a metre. It's the only spot he could have hit that to find the boundary, and he did it as the 200 comes up. From here, seeing that live, Kerry, gee, that's skillful.
Oh, he just hits them where the fielders ain't.
Mitch Marsh goes for the first time, doesn't completely get it, but he's big enough and strong enough to still clear the rope.
When Bison opens the biceps, things happen. And he has here, this didn't deserve to go over slog corner, but Marsh had already decided 4-1's not enough. Last 10 overs, I'm going Dorothy.
A step across and a flick over to the leg side. Help yourself for 6, Steve Smith.
Yeah, great batting again from Steve Smith. You're right, Ish. He just shuffled across to the offside, expecting the slower ball from Sam Curran. Just a flick of the wrist. It's closing in on that 100.
Into out, doesn't get all of it, but is it enough? No! Steve Smith falls agonisingly short of another century here.
Yeah, just a bit slow, wasn't it, from Rashid, 70 kilometres an hour, and Smith looking to bring up the ton with a 6. And he's got it right on the toe. He will be so upset not to get that 100. He's played well enough to deserve 100, but he's out for 94, 5 for 234.
Over the leg side. Has he got enough? Yes, he has. He's taken the risk there, Mitch Marsh, and he's come up trumps. I think he's going to start to go. Targeted that short boundary.
He's got to go. and he targeted. He's actually hitting into the wind. You look at the flags on the member stand. It's a short boundary, but it's slightly into the wind. Just for a fleeting moment, he would have been worried that it was hanging up there.
That sounded like he got enough of it, and he has. A brilliant start to the over for Australia as they go past 250.
Yeah, they needed that too, Australia. You've clawed it back well, England. I reckon he got that high on the bat, but his muscle, that's pretty good.
You needed that, Stoinis.
Got him. Didn't bounce as much as he anticipated. He was trying to launch down the ground. And another slower ball from Chris Wokes.
Marcus Stoinis trying to hit it out of the park, but through the swing far too early.
That's excellent bowling. That's a floating type delivery. A AJ Tye, Brett Lee type slower ball. Stoinis couldn't get going. 13 from 14. He was swinging hard, but credit to England. They bowled well this little period.
He's latched onto one, but straight to the fielder, Mitch Marsh. James Vince, comfortable catch for him on the boundary.
He's a bit stiff there, Mitch Marsh. He's hit that well, but it's into the wind that way. And James Vince did not have to move 1 inch. Just had to stand there. Just didn't quite get the elevation. He's watching it. Come on, just get up. No, straight to Vince.
I'm not sure if it just caught the inside half of the bat or it just didn't quite get the elevation. It was a bit flat, but it was a good innings from Mitchell Marsh. He goes for 50, Australia 7 for 264.
And that is a lovely pickup, but more catching practice for England.
It's a good pickup, but unfortunately he's found the man out in the deep on the leg side. And England have clawed their way back into this game really well, and David Willey's going to be on a hat-trick.
He actually looked like he hit this ball quite well, Mitchell Starc. The ball won, but unfortunately for him, literally picked Chris Wokes out absolutely perfectly. He's got a good pair of hands. Doing the team thing, Mitchell Starc, he goes for a duck. 8 for 264 now.
That sounded clean. He's got enough elevation to go up and over mid-wicket.
Gee, that's a good strike. Sam Curran, you don't want to be swinging the ball into the leg stump for Ashton Agar on that boundary.
Yeah, Agar's the key here, being the left-hander, hitting towards that short leg side. It's a perfect matchup for him, really. The left-hander just angling the ball back in. It's a beautiful swing of the bat.
Head down from Adam Zampa again, but it'll just be one for the final ball of the over. But an over full of momentum for Australia. 16 coming from it. They get past what Mark Waugh thinks is par, 280 on the board. And 8 down, England dragging things back with the wickets.
Warner and Head got Australia off to a good start, but the partnership between Smith and Labuschagne, that was very, very important. Carey, unfortunately, couldn't get going for Australia. Mitch Marsh, half century, but it was a little cameo from Ashton Agar at the end that got Australia up to 8 for 250 from their 50 overs.
6 options for England today. Adil Rashid, the pick, 3 wickets for him, just 57 runs. The 28th over was a key one, 2 wickets and 2 balls. David Willey and Chris Wokes struggled to find their lines and lengths early, but then came back really well, especially at the death, with 2 wickets apiece. Oh, has he got a little something on it? Mitch Starc thinks so, and so does the umpire. Well, England, 1 wicket down already, and Jason Roy is walking back.
Well, he was probably waiting for the in-swinging Yorker that's undone him a few times. This was at the body, at the hip. He tried to deflect, gloved. Carey held well. This is a big wicket for Australia. Second ball, Starc away, as he often is in the power play. Jason Roy gone for no score. England 1 for none.
Crowd getting behind him. Mitch Starc, swinging ball. Got him! It's an absolute ripper from Mitch Starc. He's in fine form. And boy, don't Australia know it.
This is a peach. He's got the radar right as Mitch Starc. This is almost unplayable. It's full. It defeats the stroke. It hits off stump. Steve Smith's ecstatic. 2 wickets down, not a run on the board. And the danger man has gone. That's the key. Dawid Malan out without scoring. England 2 for none inside the first.
Now, flick away. That is a strong area for Phil Salt. So, one that cut him in half, and he's decided to get on the attack afterwards. Another lovely pickup over to the leg side. Just helps it on its way. Saw it early and pounced on it, Phil Salt.
The batters, I guess, putting a little bit of pressure on the Australian bowlers. You know, Josh Hazlewood is so good at landing it in that little square, that little handkerchief on the wicket.
Timing again. The change of length just hangs back Phil Salt. And another boundary, 10 in 2 balls.
Vince strokes him through the offside. Doesn't time it, but hits well enough to get to the fence. Bold, stepped away. Risky against Hazlewood. His first wicket as captain of Australia.
Yeah, well, we know what Hazlewood brings to the table. He's just consistent, he's disciplined, he's patient. If you, as a batter, make a mistake, he will clean you up. Phil Salt giving himself too much room, trying to carve the ball away through the offside, and Hazlewood, he's pumped.
Out for 23, but he left a few out there. 3 for 34, England.
Devine gets into position nicely. It's a 6 over extra cover. It's a very difficult shot to play. But James Vince made it look easy.
Well, he loves this ground. He knows the pace of it. He realised he could get this on the half volley. We've seen James Vince hit prolific 6s over extra.
Hoisted away. Timing again from Vince. Has he got enough of it? I think he has. He sure does. 20 rows back. A drop catch in the stands. And that's the 50 partnership between these two.
James Vince, he's the prince of 6 hitting at the moment. This is picked up beautifully. So good square of the wicket is James Vince. Gee, I think we need a measurement on that. He's hit a 96-metre 6 earlier over extra cover. This has gone over square leg.
This time he gets it in the gap. Billings with his first boundary.
It's a shot he plays well, Sam Billings. Found the gap perfectly.
Zampa loves everything about it. He's celebrating. Oh, gee whiz. Billings had that unfortunate. There's an appeal. I'm a bit unsure. I've run down the wicket. And now he's a bit sore as well. I reckon Zampa will review this. He was that confident. Hazlewood, his first opportunity. Chatting to Carey.
I thought it hit him outside the line of the off stump.
Ooh.
He is going to review. Just in
Second on the
time.
clock us.
Yeah. Running through to the pad, clearly missed the ball. It's running through, yeah. Clearly missed it there. And hitting the pad. We'll go to ball tracking when ready. Okay, original decision's not out. Impact outside. Go back on field. Running the original decision not out.
Billings throws his hands at it, makes good contact. Enough! Just 6. Nervous moments for a while.
Well, it was actually a good piece of bowling from Ashton Agar. He did Billings in the flight. He was nowhere near the pitch of that ball. Decided to go through with a shot. It's a short boundary on that leg side. Look how far away from that ball he was. Reached for it. Just managed to get enough. That's good cricket. He knows he'd been done there by Agar.
This time, he goes straight down the ground, more confident. Same result, 6-6 by S. Billings.
Yeah, this is good batting. This time he got to the pitch of the ball, much more in control of the stroke. Quick feet. That was the one before. It didn't get to the pitch of the ball, just got over deep in wicket, but that looked a lot better.
Tucked fine. It's a good shot. Just used the pace of Marsh to finish the over with a flourish. 7 from it, 3 for 131. Billings advances, whips, he shouts catch it. I'm not sure either fielder really picked it up out there. Gets to the rope.
Well played once again. The faster it comes, the faster it goes. There was a man out there, but he had no chance. That's what he was looking for, and it's been given. You just got the sense James Vince was looking to target the leg side. He's taken it upstairs. Where was the impact?
Yeah, playing right through, yeah. Clearly missed the ball. We can go to ball tracking when ready. Okay, original decision's out. Impact in line. Hitting the wicket, umpire's call. Go back on field to Sam.
It's a huge moment in the game. Josh Hazlewood, captain for the first time. And he strikes, he gets the breakthrough. Much needed wicket of James Vince, goes for 60, 4 for 156. Takes him downtown. And it's 1 bounce 4. What a way to start your innings. And Moeen Ali, he loves playing spin. And he loves playing Zampa right now. 4 followed by 6.
How are you? Think that was a free hit the way he played that shot, Moeen Ali. Just his 3rd delivery, and he just dispatched it over square leg for 6. It's a beautiful shot.
Googly.
Maybe.
Oh, he's got him! What a beauty that is! Adam Zampa with a comeback ball. And he's bowled the England skipper.
Well, it's gone for hitting for 6, just missing pretty much a straight one. Yeah, a bit quicker. Might have been a wrong one. That was a leg, he just skidded on, didn't it? And he's just laid down the wrong line. Can't quite believe it. He's out for 10 on 4 deliveries, 5 for 168.
And he's got him, Adam Zampa. With another crucial wicket. This time it's Sam Billings, but it's the partnership between Zampa and Hazlewood that has allowed that to happen. Bowling beautifully and fighting their way back into this match. Australia in the ascendancy.
Again, it's that man Zampa, so crucial to Australia in all these positions, and undone by the drop. Billings fought so hard, in the end out for 71. It's 6 for 169.
Potentially another soft dismissal, and it is Sam Curran this time to go. And Adam Zampa having another huge impact on this game.
He loves getting the left-handers out. I don't think this was the wrong one either. Hazlewood's caught a very good catch, having a good first game as skipper, wickets himself. Again, it may have been the wrong one, I think. And Sam Curran hasn't read Hazlewood. Did a 360. In the end, he's got big hands as Big Josh. Sam's out without scoring, and it's 7 for 169.
Timing. There's a gentle punch back down the ground. Wokes won't give up.
Stark, 2 wickets in his first over. He's got a slip into Dawson. Oh, hits the stumps and nothing happens. Now, Andrew Symonds would now be talking about gravitational forces. Bless him. Seemed to hit reasonably solidly, Kerry.
Roy is lecturing some angels about the heaviness of the bails up there now.
He is.
Oh, that's a solid clutter.
Gee, that's nicely punched down the ground. Whippy from Dawson to the fence. Oh, he's delivered some there. Oh.
This is a cricket shot. Mitchell Stark, it was only 138, it was pace off. The bravado of a number 9 to say, I'm taking you over deep mid-wicket for 6, Mitchy boy, and did.
Bowled him! Stark knocks over Wokes, stumps everywhere. A brief smile of satisfaction from the big New South Wales quick, and England lose their 8th.
Trademark delivery, the 142k around the wicket, at the stumps, tailing. This is Mitchell Stark. He has pulled such a good spell here. The opening spell on this one, too good for Chris Wokes. 8 wickets down. Wokes out for 7, 8 for 189.
Nicely cut off the back foot, wonderfully well timed. That is some cricket shot, and that just shows the ability that this man has with bat in hand. Another one for M. Stark, loves hitting the poles. He's got 4, Willie departs. Stark making a late run for man of the match, and England just 1 away from being rolled.
Big man of the match points in that wicket. It's his 4th, 2 in his opening over. He has 4. There's 1 available. Steve Smith nervous for man of the match. Again, Stark a little bit of pace off. David Willey through the shot. The big inside edge. Zinger bales fly. Clever bit of bowling from Stark. He has 4. Search for 5. Adil Rashid, the incoming batsman, but David Willey goes. He bowled well. 9 for 197.
Oh, that's out.
Zampa for a 4th. There it is. Zampa finishes with 4. But they have reviewed it. I'm saying Australia's wrapped up the series 2-0 with a 72-run win, but we'll have to wait.
No bat involved. Go to ball tracking when ready. Original decision's out. Impact in line. Hitting the wicket, umpire's call. Go back on the field. It's a stick with the original decision out.
A dominant performance by the Aussies, a 72-run win. A 2-0 lead in the series. Salt, 23. Vince, 60. Billings, 71. Dawson, some late resistance with 20. England rolled in the end for 208, giving Australia a 72-run win. And the bowlers, Stark, 4 for 47. Hazelwood, 2 for 33. Zampa, 4 for 45. And just 38.5 overs.
Well, congratulations to Australia, who were the better team, it's fair to say, in both matches, winning by 6 wickets in Adelaide and by 72 runs now in Sydney. That wraps up this ODI series, a 3rd straight series defeat in this format for England, who'll need to turn that tanker around heading towards the World Cup in India. And they can start with the 3rd ODI in this series, even if it is a dead rubber, at the MCG in Melbourne on Monday night into Tuesday morning. Hope you can join us. Hope England can play a little better.